What's going on? What's going on? We back. Fortuna versus Linares is over. It is canceled. Linares tested positive for the COVID. So it's a wrap when it comes to that. They're not going to be fighting. I'm not sure how their contracts are because other people have been chiming in. We'll kind of get into that at the end of the video. But I'm not sure how the contract is because, obviously with everything that's going on, people know what the deal is when it comes to that. So sometimes, something like this happens and it's a wrap, it's over. But on the other hand, sometimes you might have stipulations, things in the contract that says if this does happen, we must reschedule for another date. We don't know if that's gonna be the case. So we'll have to see when it comes to that. But let's say that everything is free and they can move on. Devin Haney chimed in and he said that he wants to take on Fortuna, which I mean, if you could do something like that, it'll be good because basically these two are fighting for the opportunity in order to fight him. Early on in their year, when Devin was stripped of his belt, Fortuna actually was supposed to fight Campbell for the interim belt, and the winner was supposed to fight Devin Haney. So in the particular situation, clearly the dude's not ducking you if he wants to fight you, because there's this thing that quote this person and that person is quote ducking Devin Haney. I have my thoughts on when it comes to those things, but let's put that to the side for now. If he wants to get this particular bout done, it's like, I personally believe instead of going into the media and trying to make it into a social media thing, contact his people and get it done. Right now, Devin Haney is supposed to be in negotiations to fight Gamboa. Fortuna, same people, same handlers, same advisor. So if you want this done, you clearly know exactly who to talk to. Talk to them and see if you can get it done for that particular date. Now, the start of the things that roll into that is Devin going to be willing to take whatever money was going to be given to Linares in order to make it work, because I'm sure they had the actual budget that was set up when it comes to the particular fight. Now, if Devin's someone that gets paid over, basically right now he's getting paid over $1 million a fight with the contract that he has set. He gets paid. He gets paid some bread. So are you gonna, are you gonna be able to do it because of that? Is Fortuna gonna be willing to fight wherever he's gonna fight Linares? Is he gonna be willing to fight for that same person? Because now you're talking about fighting a higher caliber fighter, which usually means a higher purse. You know what I'm saying? So people always, sometimes say, oh yeah, let's just get it done. Sometimes, is it even gonna be feasible to make it done when it comes to the finances? I believe it was supposed to be on the zone. So since it was supposed to be on the zone, well, the zone just throw in the money to get it done. But then also the other thing is that this was a Golden Boy, I believe. Was it a Golden Boy? I believe it was like a Golden Boy event. With Linares, they were handling everything. So how would that work? Because their fighter's out of it. So what, are they going to just continue to run this whole thing, even though their fighter's not going to be in it? There's a lot of different parts to it. Would it even be feasible? But if it's not feasible because of all of that, simple, cancel the bout, and reschedule with with Devin Haney. There's no reason why Devin Haney's people can't be like, all right, we'll fight you directly because you can't fight Linares. Let's set this up for March, for instead of August, let's set it up for September, and get a venue, to go to, set up the event, and go do it then. Where you're in a space where then, Devin's people can pay him what he usually gets paid. You can give Fortuna a good payday as well, and you can get it done that way. Because it would be more formidable for Devin Haney to fight Fortuna than to fight a Gamboa who just got the bricks beat out of him. Who got stopped and who got a major injury. That fight's gonna be trash. Like, no, it's not gonna be a fight that anybody's gonna be interested in. It's gonna be a fight where if he does it, it's a lose-lose situation. If you're able to beat him down, whatever, stop him, okay, you should be able to do that with what this man just came from. Had just happened to him. If you have any kind of problems, if this guy lasts 12 rounds against you, you look bad. Because this little dude came from 130, jumped to 135, and does it to beat the bricks out of this dude and stop him. If this dude has any kind of success against you, you're gonna look bad. So I think it's kind of like a lose-lose type of situation, And not to mention the part that, that I don't like is the fact that before, when Tank Davis was about to fight fight Gamboa, a lot of trash was talked about that fight when it came from Devin Haney, when it came from his people, and when it came from I just forgot the promoter's name. I say his name like a million times every other day, but for some weird reason, I forgot his name right now. I guess because it's early in the morning. But anyway, Eddie Hearn. But anyway, so is it even feasible? You know what I'm saying? So it's it's nice to be able to just jump up in the camera and be like, hey, I'll do it. But could all those things fall into place? Hey, who knows? Maybe Devin Haney is willing to fight a caliber fight of a Fortuna for whatever money Linares is going to get. Maybe he's willing to do it. Who knows? But we'll see. But I hope it's not just clout chasing. I hope it wasn't just him just spewing, into the internet just to do it, And I hope he's really serious about trying to set up a bout with this guy, because with this particular bout, I think I like that bout. I think it would really show a lot of where exactly Devin Haney is, and it'll be the toughest level of competition that he's faced to date. Against someone that's real tricky, real tricky, a lot of veteran, intuition that he's able to bring into a fight, and he can make a fight ugly as hell. So it would have been real interesting, and about that I actually would be looking really what's going forward to seeing. Maybe they can get it done, but again, it also depends on how that contract is set up. All depends, because he might not have any wiggle room whatsoever. He might have to wait for Linares to get better, and then where they have to reschedule that bout. It's like somebody getting injured. He might have something about that says, all right, I'm injured, I need 2 weeks rest, reschedule in 2 months and 3 months. But we'll see what happens. But for now, like, subscribe, share. I'm out.